Hello and welcome to our somber video for our Heroic Decks channel. Like we said, we were going to explain what this was. In our last E-Town Cards video, or excuse me, in the first video of Heroic Deck, I put a couple cards out that I was going to trade for a nice Michael Floyd, which has already been shipped, sadly. This box contained the cards I was going to ship in exchange for the Michael Floyd. I already talked to the guy. I'm going to ship the Michael Floyd back immediately. See, what happened was this. I was going with my wife and son, and we were doing more than one thing. We were on our way. There's like a First Friday event here, or like a lot of hoopla going on, and it's fun for the family. So fine, and on the way, I wanted to stop by the post office and mail these cards off. So I had my son in one hand, I loaded him up. I have his tricycle, I put in the back. Meanwhile, I had this in my hand. I neglectfully forgot to put it inside the truck and left it on the back bumper of the truck. So we drive, and we drive maybe a half a mile while I leave, and I'm like, where the heck is my box with the cards in it? My wife goes, I don't know, and it's not in the passenger seat. So I pull over, I realize it's not in the truck. After I check it, I drive back, and this was in the road. And so all these cards, I'm going to go through this. We're going to go RIP these cards, because the majority of are done, except the one, which was in a one-touch, hard plastic case that saved it. And thank God it did. So we'll save this one for last. Chris Gibbons now has just monster indentations in the crease, so that's a dead card. Joseph Randall has a nice indentation back here. Niall Davis, it has a indentation here, you can see.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a puzzle piece now.
Yeah, you can.
This stupid Terrence Williams, as it wasn't even in the case. It wasn't even in the case. No damage.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Was it sandwiched between a couple
Oh,
cards?
no, I found some.
Oh, okay.
Nice crease in the back.
Alrighty. It actually looks kind of warped.
Yeah, it's chrome. This one doesn't look like it took any damage, but it was just a nice add-on I was going to give him. And this right here is the worst of it. This hurts me. One, because I'm a Cowboy fan, but I'm a big Michael Floyd fan. I like the guy. I think he's going to be a great receiver, especially paired up with Larry Fitzgerald. He's learning how to play the right way. This guy, first of all, it's from National Treasures, which makes it, it's a high-end product. Then it's RPA, which is the most sought-after, rookie patch auto that they make. This was the silver version, but it had really nice breaks. I mean, it's a good-looking card, really good-looking signature, and we're just going to go over the damage. I'm going to take this out. Look at,
Yeah. I got the angle.
It's heartbreaking. That, plus we got some dents in here. And that's it. But that right there just kills me. It makes me so sad. The one card that made it. The one card that made it was in a one touch. And I bought the one touch because I got it in a top loader. And it would have died if I kept it in a top loader. But I put the one touch on it because it had such a nice patch. And I liked it so much. It's the Aaron Dobson number to 49 gold edition. This card received no damage. Sorry, no damage. Then I inspected it. The glass case is in my truck, and it cracked, but it didn't shatter, and it survived. If I'd have had the Terrence Williams, it would have probably survived too. So I'm thinking we'll probably give these away or something. I don't know. And we'll do it this way. I like suggestions on how we could make this entertaining without me having to run cards over. So if you have any suggestions, if you like to, subscribe, like the channel, like the video, and put them in the comments. You know where to put them. The only good news we got this week was we actually have a mail day. So we put our best cards in this safe because God forbid a fire happens or whatever, and it can happen. And we had a tornado in Arkansas, a couple days ago, and it was pretty bad. So I keep my nicest cards along with some, family items in this.
This thing's like apocalypse proof right now. Serious.
So we got a 2-card mail day, and I keep my favorite 5 cards in here. So I'll go with my top 3, and then I'll go with the 2-card mail day.
Let's move the disaster.
Yeah, we're gonna move this disaster off camera. Except this one. This one survived miraculously somehow. My favorite, Joakim Noah. He's my favorite player. Wow, he's my favorite player. I mean, the guy has a smiley face in his autograph. What's not to like? If this guy can get his knees together, we'll be all right. I mean,
you can't make him sound like
this guy has the knees of an 80-year-old woman. I guess not to be sexist, an 80-year-old cripple. He's like playing on like chopsticks. But when he's good, he's really good. And I'm a big Bulls fan.
Keep his knees together. You made him sound like he was a prostitute.
I didn't say keep his legs together.
Wow.
And this guy, I think, is going to be a decent quarterback. I think EJ Manuel.
What was the joke you tried to make me say? EJ Instruction Manual?
I didn't tell you that joke.
You made me write. You wrote it down, and I
tried to say it. Yeah. That was a bad joke from before. I don't remember.
2 out of 10, never say again.
Yeah, we don't mention these things. It's the top's finest, number to 25. Has really good subs, centering 10 and 9.5, everything else with the 10 autograph. It's a really nice card. So those are my favorite cards now, and this is the 2-card mail day I got from Hawaii. Hawaii. Start with the Marquise Goodwin. If you're into eBay 1-of-1s, this is the 10 of 10. And there's only 10 of these things, and these are really nice looking cards. I mean, they pop really nice. The auto is super bold. I mean, there's no smudge in that autograph. It's a really nice looking card.
If you call that an autograph, okay.
And here's another one. From the Bills also. I'm not a Bills fan, I'm a Cowboys fan. I just happen to come across these two. This is also an eBay 1-of-1. If you're into that, 1 of 10, Robert Woods. He's obviously the better of the 2 receivers, but Marquise Goodwin is super fast. He could be like the Tavon Austin next year. So that's pretty much it. That's all we have today. Doing more than one thing at a time is always a struggle for me. So I'll make sure I go to the post office before I hang out with the family. So that way...
Priorities.
Exactly. Monstrosities like this don't happen again.
Where's the tire tracks on that thing? Did one car run it over? Like 6 of them do it.
When I drove back, because I had like plastic bags to help keep the cars in check, and the plastic bags are here and there, and this was like over there somewhere. It was bad. But Aaron Dobson survived. So... for the first, like I said, you have any suggestions on how to make this channel interesting, post in the comments down below. If you want to hit me up with the trade, you can hit me up on blowout forums under Heroic Decks. Our eBay is now Heroic Deck. And, we could talk there too. Thank you very much. Peace out.